Mike in Shepherdstown, West Virginia. Hey, Mike, what's on your mind today?
Hey, Tom, great show. I just wanted to mention that in speaking with regards to people who are programmed, I'll give Fox News a lot of credit. They're a shiny object type of production.
Right.
They show they play on the simplest fears, and I think the simplest, people get addicted to that kind of hatred.
Oh yeah, and not only that, with most of their viewership being white men in their 60s, they put a lot of young, attractive young women on, and have an incredible habit of making sure that a lot of their leg is showing as well. I'm just, that, and when you hit the conservative websites, you go over to like Daily Caller, for example. And it's like every third or fourth story. I mean, it's just amazing. Is about boobs or butts. It's conservatives are apparently totally obsessed with sex.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I think too. I think I said to your screener. One of the things I believe is I think you're going to have to hire people who deprogram people who are part of a cult.
So we need Ted Patrick.
Yeah, you need.
Remember Ted? It was back in the 70s and the 80s. He made himself famous by kidnapping people who were members of Hare Krishna or the Moonies, mostly Moonies, and Maharaji, the Perfect Master, and deprogramming them. And so you're saying that we need to. I don't know if Ted Patrick's still alive or dead, but that we need a deprogramming industry. Is that what you're suggesting?
Right. Yeah. I mean that, and also too. I think the sad thing is what's lost in all of this, and it's sad. It's just really sad. Is when you present some of these folks with facts, right, as your program does every day. When you present them with facts, they're always, well, what about? I call them what about people. Well, what about this and what about that? And it's all over-sensationalized BS.
Right.
It just doesn't, whatever they come back with their argument, it never really involves a fact-based argument.
Yeah, yeah, and that's all the tragedy. I mean, Fox News is a propaganda arm, avenue for the Republican Party, and not a real news organization. They pretend to be a news organization. They should not have in my opinion, should not have the word news in their name. And just like I don't have news in the name of this program. This is, I'm doing commentary. I'm right up front about it. I have a bias. I will tell you exactly what it is. I invite the other side on to debate my bias, and I invite on, good, high quality people from the other side. Fox has a habit of trying to find the stoned 17-year-old in the crowd and then ask them, sophisticated political questions, and they're going, oh, I don't know, dude, and so another liberal, Yeah, I think you're right, Mike. Thanks a lot for the call.